Another story we're watching, big news yesterday, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the El Salvador illegal alien that has really been at the center of President Trump's crackdown on immigration. Now returning to Maryland temporarily, a judge is stopping ICE from deporting him. He may end up being sent to Uganda, of all places. And Secretary Noem weighing in on this release you're seeing here yesterday. Secretary Noem says activist liberal judges have attempted to obstruct our law enforcement every step of the way in removing the worst of the worst criminal illegal aliens from our country. By ordering this monster loose on America's streets, this judge has shown a complete disregard for the safety of the American people. We will not stop fighting till this Salvadoran man faces justice and is out of our country.
So she says Salvadoran man because he was born in El Salvador. He came here illegally when he was 16 years old in 2011. And since he's been here, he has not been an upstanding citizen at all. And of course, the DHS and law enforcement say he was part of human smuggling. We all famously know that he was a domestic abuser, that his girlfriend, the mother of his child, has turned him in for domestic abuse. So it's interesting, again, here, you see Democrats, Charlie, cheering that he's released right now. Right. And this sets up this, once again, Democrats are saying they're doubling down. We're on the side of the illegal immigrants, those who have criminal, charges against them, and Republicans saying we want these people out.
Yeah, and I don't blame regular innocent Americans for being totally, utterly perplexed by this entire story, this entire case. It's been so complicated. He was deported, he was returned, he was put in prison. The situation with the human smuggling stop occurred back in 2019 or something like that, and then the investigation didn't start until. It's all very confusing. The bottom line is he came to the country illegally. He's in the country illegally. And obviously everyone is concerned about everyone's, judicial rights, but he doesn't belong in the country. And so this is the problem you get when you have an open border and you flood the country with millions of illegals. You wind up with all of these cases. And then, of course, as you point out, in this case, you got a guy who was beating his wife, and according to her, and then potentially is guilty of other bad crimes.
Of human trafficking. And really, to your point, Rachel, this guy has become the face of those fighting for illegal aliens. And in this case, he is a criminal illegal alien. And his attorney, by the way, Abrego Garcia's attorney, put out a statement. I want to read it to you. He says, while his release brings some relief, we all know that he is far from safe. ICE detention or deportation to an unknown third country still threatens to tear his family apart. A measure of justice has been done, but the government must stop pursuing actions that would once again separate his family. The problem with that statement, Rachel, is that pursuing actions is pursuing a court order of removal. Take it all the way back. He was ordered deported to any country essentially other than El Salvador. They sent him to El Salvador, but the order still stands. So the fundamental problem with that guy's statement is that there is a court order for his removal. Right. This activist judge, as Secretary Noem points out, has intervened, but it looks like ultimately he may be deported because of the order to remove him because of his illegal presence in the country. And it may well be Uganda, the latest nation to step forward and say that they would take
these people. The images that you saw there of the senator from Delaware going to El Salvador, having a margarita or whatever with him. These are the images that people remember because this senator is from the same state as Rachel Morin and has never visited with a family, a constituent's family of a woman who was murdered by an illegal immigrant, which is what everyone's really concerned about, getting dangerous people who shouldn't be here in the first place out of here. And you see that this is the image. This is what people think about when they go to the voting booth. Who's on the side of me and my family and potentially somebody hurt by these policies? And who's going to go all the way to El Salvador to give aid and comfort
And it's
just somebody who didn't just break our law, break coming in, but has broken multiple laws since.
Right. And, you know, what's wrong with having an immigration system that invites people who are going to come and contribute great things to the country? That's actually not a bad, that's the way we should probably do our immigration system, as opposed to just being a solution to other people's problems. But that picture, those pictures of Van Hollen, Senator Van Hollen down in El Salvador are such a hysterical reminder that Democrats are usually find themselves in a position of being the problem, such as letting in millions of illegals into the country, but never, ever offering any sort of serious solution.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.